Hey everybody, Ryderman here. Thanks for tuning in to Kenshi, Birth of a Hive. Recap the rules and goals are here. And let's get a move on. So I was actually going to swap out some of the soldiers, not all of them, but some of the soldiers that I've got in this squad with non-soldier types, sort of drone types. So let's see about that. What I want to do is swap in only the people that are very, very well geared, like Hollow. Who else? Delirious? What about you? Yes, Delirious. Pillar still needs stronger armor. Hollow, Delirious, Beep. Okay, let's go do that real quick. So if I put Hollow, Delirious, Beep, and what about Louis? Mr. Louis. Louis is good to go too. All right. Then I'm going to scour the roster here for characters that might not have as good armor. Like Little Light. Even though Little Light has that nice lifter arm, he's just not as well protected as the others. Ron? Ooh, even Ron. Look at that. Who would have guessed that? Ron and Acid. All right. I let you guys down with a lack of gear. We will try to make that fix soon. So the swarm is at 21. I'm going to take Pharaoh out as well. It's no insult to the ones that are being subbed out. I'm just trying to give equal play. Then the slowest mover in this group, definitely going to be a soldier. It's still Carpo. We do have some stuff to put away, so I'm going to get that going. As far as weapons go, do any of you guys need an edge 2 or Ray does? Oh, Caravan is being targeted, not only targeted, but attacked, which is weird. It's just an iron spider. I say just, doesn't make it any easier, but... All right, let's get the Caravan moving up the river. They're going to become increasingly more skilled at swimming, aren't they? All right, Carpo, we were going to have you and whoever else has stuff inappropriate to put that away. So Queen, Hella, Frenchie. I don't know why Rage. Well, I guess Rage does have a synthetic arm. All right, let's go over to the blades, and then we're going to heal up. And what I'm planning on doing is trying to take out Blister Hill this episode. I feel like I've sort of dangled in front of you like a, you know, like bait for a while now. I better just have at it. All right, Ray, I've got you marked down for an edge 2 blade. Follow Carpo. Now, the rest of you guys are all going to go heal up if you need it. Some of these guys are a little injured. I'm more worried about the robotic component parts that aren't going to heal on the march. Now, I did receive a little bit of a tip from Will. I received a bunch of tips, actually, but the first one I want to read is from Will. Will mentions that the guy in the Brown L house down in Rebirth is the one to kill. So I might be on my way to Blister Hill. I might pay him a little bit of a visit. Not a friendly visit, not like Santa Claus, but more like we're going to go murder a dude. Knave, you might want to swap out your leg with a faster, better one. And then pretty much everybody is healed up. Now I'm trying to fight in Blister Hill with minimum casualties. So this is a right scout. Oh, you know what? I don't have a masterwork right scout at the ready. So I take that back. But Red Rain, what I'm going to have Red Rain do is come over here and get all the limbs that I don't tend to use for sale. That's pretty funny. Red Rain immediately ran back. All right, Knave, you're probably healed up. Fine. Yep, you are indeed. Rage, you're the only one with any sort of injuries. All right, Mr. Red. There was a... Oh, yeah, it's just a KLR. Okay, that's a lot of limbs to get selling. We are getting a lot of the hydroponics up and ready. So I'm going to adjust the plant tending queue. Dig is a really busy dude. He's going to need some help managing all these farms. All right, all the rest of the keepers here. Let's go crowd the front gate. And I'm going to have everybody following Carpo. And Carpo, you're going to bring us down to Rebirth. So what I'm planning on doing... Oh, someone got stuck. What I'm planning on doing is swinging by Flotsam Village, selling some stuff, swinging by Rebirth, flipping it. Maybe just up and executing the person that runs Rebirth. And then at the end of that, heading to Blister Hill, while possibly trying to gather support from Shek or whomever. We'll see. All right, Mr. Builders. We are waiting for Osgolo, but I guess I could see what there is to buy. So Assassin's Rag, Masterwork. I'm going to buy these just because that's something I'm probably going to want. What I really want to buy is, black plate. Ninja. I want to buy ninja rags that are Masterwork. So this, I don't know if Tingle Musks are something that, I can wear. Because they are, that would be pretty good for a bow person. It has, yes, it's pretty good. I'm just going to buy a whole bunch of them. Look at my money going down. I'm actually happy about that. Hive leather, I can make those. I don't make them reliably. Okay, so I've bought what I wanted to buy, but boy, this was fruitful. All of my crossbow men and women, this has 90% coverage and really good cut efficiency. So that's going to keep their brains intact. Far more than any of the other pieces of gear that I've happened upon. A lot of you in comments have said Dacagis is getting lonely. I wouldn't worry about that. He's a happy pacifist. Oh, what's under this water? There is, oh, that doesn't make me feel good. There's something here. I just can't see it because they're underwater. Oh man, that's like some sort of horror show. All right, builders. Let's time to sell some stuff for once. We've been making this dude fat and rich. All right. Wow, we got a lot of money back. You four follow builders. And builders, we're going to go to Flotsam. What? Oh, it's just skeletons. Just friendly skeletons. We're good. Well, not that friendly, but friendly enough. Okay, so the swords here are still training up their athletics. And I'm just going to keep rocking that. Resnick is trying to get some Hive leather vests. Snowy's trying to get some blackened chin, which is definitely some of the slowest armor that you can make. In fact, Snowy, I might have you just heavy armor smith for a bit. We still have heavy armor needing doing, and it's a little bit faster. How's Oboro doing? Oboro, you are right now making spring steel. Now tell me that you... Oh, God. All right, so to make crossbow parts, I need hinges. So instead of... All right, so now he's making hinges. I have lots of spring steel, so I can make a ton of these without having to worry now, which is good. Heresy, are you running into the same issue? No, it seems like you are actually making skeletal muscles for robotic components. Just making sure we're whittling down her giant stack of robotics or motors. Good. Yep. All looks well. The caravan is pretty separated. I might just want Honey or Cookie to pick up Osgolo. I'm sort of low-key tired of waiting on him. Even if Cookie goes slower holding Osgolo, it's still better than Osgolo's normal running speed. Missing blah, 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 blah. Okay. What it's, I think, trying to do... I uninstalled the Shrieker mod, and I don't... Something is going a little haywire with them trying to spawn, even though the mod's not installed. Maybe because... Oh, you know what? I'm passing a cannibal village, and the cannibals likely had prisoners that were Shriekers inside their cages, and that's what's going on. Yeah, I uninstalled that because it's not balanced, and it's very annoying to have them ripping through the hometown. So I decided against it. So the caravan here is going to wait for the swarm and hand out those Masterwork Tagelmusks, those blackened ones, to keep our crossbow men and women a little bit safer. All right, well, you don't have a lot of money, but I will buy some food off of you. And we'll check in on the other vendor. Where are you? Yeah, these guys have plenty of money. All right, so these guys now... Builders has all of the gear. And we're just going to sit around and essentially wait for the swarm, which should not be too far off. But they seem stuck. Make sure that this is everybody. It is. Cool. Carpo. Oh no, Red Rain. When are you going to get faster, Carpo? I know I can't intentionally lop off your limbs, but you're consistently rate leader because you're consistently the slowest. Alright, we're at some weird unmarked village building thing. What is this? Oh, it's a Flotsam Ninja outpost. Should it be? Okay, there it is. I was like, shouldn't it be green? Because, you know, owned by an ally. And then it turned green. I may have to pick up Thorns and Red Rain as well, because they are getting hung up on everything. All right, builders. Let's have you trade that away. So this is the Tagelmusks. So they don't have a perception bonus, but they don't hurt crossbowing either. So it is an improvement, I would say. And then these guys have the Drifters leather jackets. Cookie, what are you? What on earth? Yes. So these guys have Drifters leather jackets, which is cut 37. Builders, this was cut 41. And also a whole bunch of other benefits. So let's give the Assassin's Rags a run. The Assassin's Rags have a huge actually, no, I'm not going to do that. The Assassin's Rags have a big disadvantage of, like, even though it's less cut efficiency, this covers 100% stomach and chest. This covers 25 chest and 50 stomach. It does cover your head a little bit, the Assassin's Rags, but, like, it's not worth it. All right, that's just weird, Cookie. Quit it. So Frenchie and Hella, let me mark you down for really good helmets now. That was a nice find, and I'll keep an eye out for similarly useful. So now what I need to do is sell all of the robotic components that I've got to you. All right, yes. I suppose I did not ammo up all the way when I was last home. How can this thing, dude, not afford anything? Did I really sell that much stuff to him? Whatever. I don't know. Let's follow Carpo, and we can go to, yeah, let's just go to Rebirth. Oh, you know what I could do? Hang on a second. I'll have the caravan deal with the excess. So let me trade with Osgolo. Now that I have Osgolo's trade up, switch to Red Rain. And this allows you to trade between animals. And now the extra goods that I need to sell is no longer my problem. It is the caravan's problem. Oh, Carpo, you've got some rice. I actually kind of don't need that anymore now that I'm farming it. Why does everyone have rice? Oh, you know what? I think they were trying to build the, yeah, I know why they have rice. They're engineers, and they were trying to build the new hydroponics rice, and we finished the hydroponics rice, and as a result, we had some left over that we didn't do anything with. All right, so Osgolo, Honey, Builders, they are headed to the World's End. So if they're headed to the World's End, let's check in with Dakatist, see if Dakatist has anything new to buy, like backpacks. Oof. 0 wind? Yikes. Yikes. That is not going to keep things powered up. So there's a bull backpack. I think I already bought one of these. Oh, but there's the combat backpacks I like to use. I'm almost positive I already have a bull backpack, but I'm going to buy it anyway, because we do have this new bull, the wild bull, that does not yet have a backpack on. And I'm not sure where that bull backpack is, because I don't keep track of everything all that well, being honest. All right, so if we want to, I'm going to buy the electrical components and some iron plates. So if we want to survive the times that have no wind, because I don't think I've ever gotten water. No, I've never gotten water. The way to do that, of course, would be to create a lot of batteries and live on battery banks for when there is just a super lack of wind. So I don't have enough electrical components to build that, but we'll get it started. So head coverage, 90%. I'd like, eventually, I'd like a helmet that does 100%. But 90% is pretty good. A lot of the 100% coverage helmets come with penalties like, you know, perception penalties, which make it harder to shoot accurately. Such is the life of a crossbow. Oh, and here the caravan is. Builders, let's poke into here. Swarms being targeted. I don't know if they're yet being attacked. So I'm going to sell the Ashland hats that I have. And then this dude's out of money. Yeah, this is chiefly why I'm not worried about... oh, that dude's out of money. Chiefly the reason I'm not worried about the money that I have, because it is so easy to make just bank. %. So these tin cans are 100% coverage, but they have a huge perception penalty. That's sort of what I'm talking about. Is either you can see good or your head's protected. But, oh, come on. But rarely is there something in between. Oh, we're actually being attacked for once. Oh, some cannibals. You guys made some poor decisions. Oh, and we're eating your limbs now. Huh, you even hurt Queen a little bit. Okay. Wow, I'm surprised actually that the cannibals are this far south. I guess this is still sort of their territory, so shouldn't be that surprised. Caravan, you were headed out to the armor, because I know they're going to have the money for this, because they have 25 grand. All right, blueprints looking grim. Armored hoods slow you down. That's 75% coverage. Yeah, I don't know. Nothing else here. Okay. Well, if there's nothing else here, instead of turning around, I think what I'm going to do is have these guys follow Cookie, and I'm going to have this caravan continue on to Bad Teeth and try to do some more purchasing elsewhere. A little dangerous to have a bunch of people in play, especially while I'm going somewhere dangerous, but I accept the risk. All right, that's it. Red Rain, Thorns, you're getting picked up. I'm tired of having them get stuck. They keep falling behind. It's really dangerous for animals to fall behind. even more so than hivers, because only cannibals will butcher up hivers, like, you know, like dust bandits and stuff like that won't butcher up a hiver, but animals are still meat. So if Thorns or Red Rain falls behind, gets knocked unconscious, instead of being imprisoned or enslaved, which is the usual route that humans will go, mostly, they'll just butcher them. They'll butcher them for food. Has this... Okay, this place hasn't been flipped, as far as I could tell. So I'm supposed to be looking for an L house. What did Will say? Front gate, brown building. All right, let's head over to the front gate. I'm giving everybody... I probably shouldn't have done that. I'm getting rid of everyone's job, because we don't want them engineering it at the moment either. So I don't really know Reactive World all that well. This is my first playthrough. So in a way, it's a blind playthrough because Reactive World is new to me. Oh, here we are. Now, the guards around here are just so easy for me to kill that I'm not really worried about aggroing who I aggro. As you can see, they're like instantly dead. Oh, look. So there's apparently a lieutenant or something like that up in here. All right, let's rouse and rise them. Oh, there you are. Vida Henley or something or other. You're clearly the man to ask about leadership changes. Yo, if you're not gonna... Yeah, that's what I thought. All right, let's fight outside. He's already down. So here's his stuff. Making him la naked. Because it's funny. Also because that's what I do. Alright, well, Rebirth has been flipped. It did not take much. I'm gonna rendezvous out here and just patch up. People getting hungry. Yeah, that would be my fault. Wow, the guy I captured, we just like hit his chest a few times and he collapsed. He was not ready for a real fight. So I'm gonna actually head down to Bad Teeth or Stack here. For two reasons. One, so that I could ask patrolling groups to potentially help me. And two, so that I could buy some food, because I definitely failed at food. Checking in on the home team. Anything new, Heresy? Alright, so what I'm going to do so that I see new things is put these masterworks away. So you are working on robotic components. And that lifter arm's coming. Whole bunch of specialist junk. Come on, Snowy. Aren't you like 95 armorsmith now? 93? Yeah, that's close enough that I want more masterworks. Alright, so here's a masterwork shirt that Resnick made. Resnick, you want it? Maybe. I think it should best be used for crossbow people. Oh, another thing I don't have is storage for the rice. So we have rice harvesting, but nowhere to put it at the moment. So let me get that down. Storage rice weed. All right. Swords, still needing a little bit of athletics. All right, I have a ton of green fruit. Not a whole lot of cactus and a ton of wheat straw. Angel, you're still working on cactus. So, I think when she's out of cactus, she's going to switch over to green fruit or automatically, but I just have to make sure. Caravan, you're being targeted. Don't like that. Wow, it's a lot of hungry bandits. That's a no-joke level of hungry bandits. Normally, I'd be like, oh, yeah, you'd be fine. Gets a few hungry bandits, but that's a mega swarm. What's going on here? Why is Queen getting hurt? Let's have him hold up a sec. Doing some patching. A lot of moving parts. Definitely there's Oh, you know what? Queen's getting hurt in part because she moves the slowest, so we're going to have her lead the way now. That she's holding Vida Hanley or whatever. All right, Pillar. I'm going to have you start holding the rice weed. Because there's a whole lot of rice weed ready to go. And Gohan is some of the most filling food that you can eat. So you're baking bread? No, you're just sitting here. I had to prompt her to start moving. Angel, we need you cooking. Oops. I don't exactly know what she's trying to do right now. She's hauling water. Oh, do I not have water out front? You know, I really thought I did, but I suppose I didn't. So let's go add it. Farming, well. We'll put a well right out front. This is so that she can cook certain foods that require water. That's going to speed her up a lot. Oh, she has a water tank here. So, in fact, you know what I'm going to do? Flathead. Haul to this water tank. If he's hauling, you might as well haul the one that needs help. All right, Swarm, how are you doing? You are definitely in the city here. Now, what I need to do is hand off the prisoner to probably Droiden. Because Droiden isn't hurt. Where is... Here's a... all right. This Queen needs to rest. Ooh, Hella really needs to rest. I didn't realize I took that kind of damage. I also need to buy a lot of food. So, Frenchie, you've got a lot of bag space. Let's have you poke around for some grub. A lot of these buildings are pretty ruined still. Travel store should have some food. Yep. That's going to go pretty quick, though. Where is... Do they not have a bakery here? What is this nonsense? All right, those ration packs are getting dwindled pretty quickly. No one's going to eat raw cactus. Again. This city sucks. I guess that's the best we could do. Very, very little food. Alright. Unfortunately, they're at their post. I may have to stop by another city to buy up some food. Alright, well, everybody that needed healing is healed. So I'm going to head to the hub. Droiden, we're going to assume you're the slowest now that you're holding the... What's his name? Oh. What is going on here? Why am I being attacked? Who's attacking me? Oh, some bandits. Yeah, my face, Mr. Bandit. Caravan. Have you head to Bad Teeth? I suppose, you know what I could do? I could just head to Bad Teeth as well. The caravan has a little bit of food, and Bad Teeth's another city, and we'll rendezvous with the caravan again. The caravan and I are in, keep crossing paths. Alright, Angel is having... Let's see. Yeah, I think so. I think having a source of water nearby has been helpful. And look at all the rice weed. So what could I do? Forget this meat wrap queue. Rice, vegetables, good food. So what I'm going to do is... I'm going to have her queue up Gohan as a top priority. Because it's very filling. And it uses up green fruit and rice weed, which I have tons and tons of. So that's going to be a really good crop to mow down on. If you take a look, it's nutrition. So Gohan's 75, food cubes are 75, Dust Witch is 70. So food cubes and Gohan are really the densest food sources. So when you're out on deployment or whatever, that's what you should carry. But the ration packs are even better. It's just you can't make those. Those are 125. Alright, so the caravan here, how is your food? You got a little bit to spare. Alright, that's pretty good. Droiden, let's have you bring us to Blister Hill. What I want to do is I want to go to Blister Hill, but I want to go the back way. So the caravan came here in order to buy some stuff. There doesn't really seem to be... These recently flipped cities are, like, very ruined. So there's a bar here. Maybe I'll fill back up on food here. But, yeah, I'm probably going to have to go to a well-established city because these bars are super sad. So let's head down to Squin. Checking in on Angel. Yeah, there we go. Bunch of Gohan rolling off the line. That's what I like to see. Did I... Orange Chaos. So there's Leviathan pockets. The strength training. Ninja rags that I kind of need to get rid of. No, I don't believe I've got... No. Okay. I don't know where that bull backpack went. So we've got one, but it's, you know, we didn't even pick it up with the caravan yet. All right. Well, instead, Boops, could you run on over here? I'm going to melt down everything that isn't masterwork. I think we established that we're pretty good on helmets. Or maybe we just need one more now that we've got... no, Illimite grabbed a helmet, so never mind. I think we can remove the helmets from the queue, at least for now, until we add some new people to the Hive. But this is a lot of hard work going into the scrapper here. So let's go remove the samurai helmet from that. So we're at we're at Blister Hill right now, but I don't intend to go into the front. I didn't pick up any allies, but I'll try to do it alone. It's dangerous, but I'll try. Now the other issue is we've got a prisoner. So what I might want to do is just throw together a little prisoner pool or something, but I won't have the materials for that, so I got to think about that. Or maybe try to kill the guy that runs Rebirth. Or even let him go and pick him up another time. Because he was not that hard to get. Ooh, you are on patrol. Can I convince you guys to help me out with the raid here? I wouldn't be against the extra help. Glory, yeah, thank you. But I don't want glory. I want assistance. Alright, there we are. We do now have some 100 Guardian to help us out with this this raid. I have no idea why they're up in these hills. But you know what? I don't really care. Help is help. These are river raptors? Yeah. Now, if I was really hungry, I could eat some river raptor. They're pretty foul, though. They don't make for good food. All right, so that's the iron well that will help us cook. This is not the bridge. I want to be going this way. Yeah, there's already a paladin patrol out back. Okay, have we loaded the zone? I suppose we have, finally. And I'm just going to get right to it. All these guys are going to be finished off when they die so that they can't reinforce. Because this is quite a battle in numbers. And I have no interest in fighting more than I need to. Got caught stealing. Come on. The dude is still laying on the ground there. So, Phoenix is not an easy person to kill. He isn't necessarily one of the strongest in the entire game, but he's up there. He's definitely up there. So with that in mind, you know, we definitely have to be cautious about going in here, or we're going to get all killed, and then the series will end, because when Queen dies, we lose. And I did bring Queen along. No regrets bringing her along. It's just, I got to be careful. All right. So before I go any further, actually, I'm going to come down here and start to set up camp. Those Shek sure have not followed me. All right, camping. What I'm going to do is just initially I'm going to set up 5 beds. Maybe I set up more later on. But that will be the first batch of beds. And anyone that's currently hurt before I go all the way... Wow, no one's hurt? I just picked a fight with the Paladin Patrol and not a single person got wounded. So the other issue is, of course, we've got... What's-his-face? Who, who's pretending to be dead? Alright, there we go. No, come on. We didn't hit him hard enough. I'm trying to, like, really knock him unconscious. But that's not really going to work. Alright, Droiden, just try not to lose him. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, so some of the... Yeah, one of the High Paladins survived. I don't really want a High Paladin behind me. So let's kill him. It's too bad I can't just like hand him over to the Shek here. This... Oh, he already patched himself up. Unconscious, unconscious, normal. I got caught stealing. I'm trying to finish him off, but it's kind of a waste of time. There we go. Alright, I'm just gonna take his meds. If I get knocked unconscious, I'll just look for the naked dude. Alright, so here we go. The real fight. So I'm going to try to drag as many outside of their walls. Their rear wall here isn't really all that well... Oh, wow, they just came off of their mounted crossbows. It's not really all that well guarded. So I could do a whole lot of damage before I even go in. Queen being queen is going to run around finishing these racist slavers off. Breaker of chains. Oh, we got a Protector of the Flame that wanted to fight. That's good. He's one of the most elite. Think Inquisitor Plus or so. Actually, maybe not Inquisitor Plus, but he's really one of the elites. And the fact that he came running out to us is great, because we can then get him nice and killed and not have to fight him with the horde of other enemies that are inside the walls. And down he goes. Protector of the Flame, dead. Alright, I'm just going to be clicking these bodies, making sure all the ones I've knocked out are done for. So far, we've had pretty minimal injuries. Ouch. Hella and Frenchie just got sliced up pretty decently. And only by a regular paladin. Alright, I don't know what's going on down there. Whether it's river raptors or something else, but we got some other high paladins around here. So here they come spilling out of their barracks. What I need to do is I need to prevent anyone from running into their HQ. I don't want to aggro too many at a time. I'm trying to not bite off more than I can chew. Sorry about all the pausing. It's just, I'm trying to keep everybody alive. I hope you all understand. Alright, I'm pulling back to the gate here, trying to draw people A, away from these mounted crossbows, which are potentially very dangerous, and B, so that I'm not aggroing more than I can handle. Maybe even sort of, not purposely, but sort of hiding behind the, or at least coordinating with the Shek, because they are a little bit slower. Shek are slow. Oh, who are you? You are a Inquisitor. It's one of the elite guards. As far as I could tell, we haven't had... Oh, hello. You're a high pally. We haven't had any serious injuries on anyone. Doing pretty good at keeping everybody healthy. Wasted, don't chase. This barracks is pretty much emptied out. Carpo, don't go in there. Alright, I'm trying to regroup. We definitely pulled some additional, so I'm going to pull out of the gate here. Finishing off the ones that follow me. I know I'm sort of leaving the Shek high and dry. Not exactly on purpose. I'm just trying to heal, regroup, and all that. There's really no chance that Shek will be able to take out Phoenix by themselves, so it's not like I'm missing significant action here. I'm just making sure that I'm not running in and getting myself killed. More high paladins. Not only we knock him out, we like pushed him down the stairs. Kevin McAllister would be proud. Got even more high paladins. I think I've easily killed more than twice my own population. So I think you probably understand why I'm trying to be reserved and hesitant, because there are 23, there's like, for every one of me, there's like 5 of them. And if I'm not careful about who I'm attacking and where I'm going to have a swarm of them come down upon me. So I'm just trying to be careful in that regard. By keeping my guys together, fighting as a unit. Sinful thief, blah, blah, blah. All right. Let's kill him. Thorns, you stuck? Now at this point, yeah, that Shek warrior needs a little help. I'm gonna actually start to take over their buildings. And while I finish them off out here, so anyone that's unconscious, I need to finish off. Which is a whole lot of them. All right. fighting inside is really not my forte. Most, if not almost all of my weapons have indoor penalties, except for maybe some of the Meto ones. So I got to be careful about how much inside fighting I do and where I'm doing it, because I don't want to go into there accidentally. Now, what would be really good for me right now is to... oh, here's a dead Inquisitor. Is to regroup and get rested. Because I'm sure a lot of my people are hurt. And fighting Phoenix injured is really a bad idea. But as you can see, all my guys have their leaf blades out. Because we're fighting indoors. And if you check the damages that I'm doing... It's very low because I almost never use my leaf blades, which means my fighting skill indoors is really bad. All right, so everybody, I'm going to have a little bit of a fallback regroup and heal up. This was a wonderful first push, and I have no doubt that we're going to be able to push all the way to Phoenix soon. But I'm sort of running out of time for the episode. And I'm definitely got a lot of people who are significantly is a big word, but I think we have some injuries. I don't think I have any severed limbs, but I must say I haven't been checking too closely. All right, Carpo. Come on, buddy. Do the engineering job. Is this everybody? Yeah, I hadn't really checked that. So some people still have some not insignificant wounds. And then I'm going to need to pick up the named guy and sort of burden share with him. Oh, we got some crawling. You're dying, and you're still crawling. Part of me is impressed. A part of me is like, I'll put you out of your misery. Let's have Queen do it. What are you doing, Queen? There. All right, Queen's all healed up. So Queen, all of my Rangers are healed up, so they can stand separate. I gotta say the Bone Dogs did not take a whole lot of damage. Some of our guys are far more hurt than others, but for the amount of people that we killed, I would still say it's pretty net positive that I, on quick glance there, don't have any severed limbs. Actually, I don't have that much damage at all. I think in part the Shek down here were sort of tank covering for me a bit. I do feel bad about pulling out and healing. But the thing is, there's infinite Shek, and there's just one Queen, so I do have to keep that in mind, right? Caravan, where are you at? Before I end here, we are in Squin, so this is exactly where I wanted to be. I wanted to possibly buy some armor, and that will be the last thing I do this episode before ending it. Well, a whole lot of shoddy armor. Yeesh. All right, forget it. Let's follow Cookie You. Go north to rejoin them. Actually, I'm going to end the episode with them sitting in Squin. That's a little bit safer. All right, guys. Well, that's about all the time I have. Next episode's pretty clear what I'm going to be doing. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you tune in for it. Will, thank you for the tip about finding the guy that runs Rebirth. I did have some other suggestions that I have written down that I will make applicable in future episodes. If you have any tips, tricks, feedback from me, drop me a line. And I do hope that you tune in next time. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll catch you all later. Adios.